Do you have trust issues? How do you even define trust? For me, trust is knowledge and how you apply it. For example, I know that R. Kelly makes great music. I trust that anytime he goes into a studio, especially in the 90s and the early 2000s, he was going to make a hit. But I also know that he's been alleged of doing some unsavory things with young women. So I'm not going to trust R. Kelly with my daughters. And it's the same thing with my client base. I trust that they are going to come and get a haircut, but I also know that clients are going to do what's in their best interest at all times. People will do what you allow them to do with your resources, your time, your money, your like anything. And operating without deposits is, in my opinion, career suicide, because clients need you when they want you. But if something changes and it doesn't affect them either way, they will do what's most convenient for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't make clients respect your time, your resources, your business, they're going to do whatever you allow them to get away with. So me personally, I don't actually make people pay a deposit, but I do make them put a credit card on file. And if for some reason they can't make their appointment, I get paid. If you want to waste my time, I'm cool with that. I'm going to waste your money. It's that simple. It's nothing personal. This is literally business. And I think a lot of the reason people don't respect our craft or our quote unquote hustle or grind is because most of us don't understand business, nor do we treat this like a business. But I'm a businessman, and I'm not going to allow you to play with my time unless you're going to allow me to play with your money. It's that transactional for me. And I like one of my best buddies. I won't say his name, but just this weekend, he was 25 minutes late for a 30-minute appointment. I literally could not help this man. And I felt bad because he's a hardworking dude, a good father, and he's my boy. But ultimately, my time is how I make my money. I don't have any security other than you putting a credit card on file. Now, 2 days later, he ended up having to book again, and he showed up on time. He was actually a couple minutes late, but that ain't a big deal. But he paid for the appointment that he missed a couple of days prior, and then the services that I provided for him that day. And again, it is not personal. I am not mad when people no call, no show, or they miss their appointment, or they're just extremely late for their appointment. I'm not mad, but you will pay me for the time that you wasted. It's that simple. And when people want you to make exceptions, when people want you to let it slide, they want you to prioritize their needs and their concerns and their wants over your own. And I'm just not in the business of doing that. Another aspect of this post that's interesting to me, it sounds like this person is like very new to the industry, because not all shops just have walk-in traffic just coming in all the time. So if you have an appointment with me, you no call, no show me, a walk-in comes in 5 minutes before your appointment time, I give you a grace period of whatever time someone else ends up taking that walk-in. Now I'm asked out like Prince Pants, and I'm just supposed to wait on another walk-in to come in. What if that walk-in never shows up? What if that walk-in doesn't come in for another hour and a half? I've missed my opportunity to take a walk-in because I did what I was supposed to do as a business person and your barber, and I was honoring your appointment time. So again, those things might work for you, but I'm a businessman, and the covenant I made with you is that I'm going to be available and ready on time every time. And that's why I make you put a credit card on file, because I am willing to be as accountable to the things that I said I was going to do as I expect you to be accountable to the things you are asking me to provide. Like any conversation, this is nuanced. If you miss your appointment, but you gave me notice that you were either going to be late or you needed to reschedule, then I'm going to work with you. Then I have maybe, if you give me the opportunity to maximize my income while you're not there, I'm going to break bread with you because I understand customer service. I understand life happens. I understand Houston traffic. But if you just flat out don't give me a heads up and you just show up when you feel like it, oh, it's going to cost you. And I ain't going to feel bad about it because, again, if you are going to waste my time, you know your credit card's on file. You've given me carte blanche to do whatever I got to do to make myself whole as a business person. So I don't take it personal, and I definitely don't lose sleep over it. But again, if you don't think deposits are appropriate for the way you run business, I encourage you, keep it real, be true to yourself. But me personally, I'm in this game to make a living. Yes, I love my clients. I love what I do. I enjoy my job. But ultimately, this is a job. I only have so many minutes, hours, days, weeks, years to bring income into my household. So I'm going to maximize those opportunities every chance I get. And waiting on someone that isn't going to show up without a deposit is for the birds. And I am not Birdman. And I'm telling you, this idea that, oh, you can just take a walk-in. What if it's not your turn for a walk-in? What if a walk-in doesn't show up when you expect them to? There are just so many variables that I'm not interested in playing with, which is why I'm going to make you put a credit card on file to protect my time, because walk-ins don't always show up when you need them. I don't have a magic lamp. I can't just I don't have 3 wishes. I can't just make those things appear when I want them to. And if you can, I'm happy for you. But that's not the way my situation is set up. So I'm going to continue to operate the business that I've set out to. And I'm going to train my clients to respect my time. And I'm also going to show them that respect by being on time every time. Let me know how you guys would deal with this topic. I am Sean Cuss H on social media. I stream Thursday through Monday on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and sometimes Facebook. And more recently, Instagram. I stream from 2 different perspectives on TikTok, Sean Cuts H, as well as Tiger Cuts. This is my Tiger Cuts perspective. But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Share this with somebody that may be struggling with this topic or just needs to hear a different perspective on it. Otherwise, let all the buttons or the things. If you'd feel more comfortable DMing me, feel free to do that as well. Love to hear from you. Hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for your time.